In 1943, deep under the streets of London, a small group of men and women came to work every day, not with rifles, not with bombs, but with words. They sat in a secret room filled with typewriters, radios, and maps. Their mission was simple and terrifying: make the enemy doubt what is real. They called it psychological warfare. And what they built in that hidden room is still being used on your phone, your feeds, and your inbox today. This is the untold story of how World War II mind games quietly evolved into modern social engineering.
Meet Captain Daniel Ward, a fictional but realistic composite of many real officers. He never fired a gun in battle. Instead, he fought with stories. Daniel worked for a secret British unit focused on psychological warfare. Every day, his team studied the German army, their leaders, their fears, their hopes. On one side of the room, analysts marked troop positions on a map. On the other side, writers crafted messages designed to break those troops from the inside. Sometimes it was a leaflet dropped from the sky. Your commanders have abandoned you. While you freeze on the front line, they eat in warm houses. Lay down your weapons. Go home alive. Sometimes it was a fake radio broadcast in perfect German, pretending to be one of their own stations, but quietly spreading doubt. This wasn't about bullets. It was about belief. Daniel's team discovered something powerful. If you remind a soldier of his family, show him that his side is losing, and give him a safe way out, many will choose to surrender. Not because the enemy was stronger on the field, but because the enemy was stronger in his mind.
Over time, Daniel's unit wrote down what worked. Patterns emerged. Unofficial rules of psychological warfare. Rule 1: fear plus urgency. If you don't act now, you will die, and your leaders will not save you. Rule 2: authority. Make the message look like it comes from someone powerful, someone trusted. Rule 3: social proof. Suggest that others are already doing this. Thousands of soldiers have already surrendered. Join them. Rule 4: repetition. Don't say it once. Say it again and again until it feels true. Daniel's team didn't use these exact modern words, but they knew the effect. They learned to choose the right target at the right emotional moment with the right message. And then the war ended. The leaflets stopped falling, the radios went quiet, but the techniques, those survived. Governments kept them. Marketers studied them. Intelligence agencies refined them. And decades later, they would quietly evolve into something with a new name: social engineering. Fast forward to today. No bombs are falling over your city. You're not in a trench. You're at home, scrolling on your phone or checking your email. And yet, the same rules Daniel used in 1943 are waiting for you in your inbox. You receive an email. Your bank account has been locked. Log in now or your funds will be permanently frozen. It looks official. The logo is correct. The email address is almost perfect. It uses fear and urgency. It pretends to be an authority, your bank. It pressures you to act right now with no time to think. This is not random. This is social engineering. The attacker doesn't break into your computer like a movie hacker. Instead, they break into you, your fear, your trust, your panic. In World War II, the goal was to get a soldier to surrender his weapon. Today, the goal might be to get you to surrender your password. Different battlefield, same mind. In World War II,
Daniel's team carefully crafted propaganda posters and radio scripts. They tested which phrases moved people most. Today, that spirit lives on social media. But now the testing is not done by a handful of officers in a bunker. It's done by algorithms watching millions of people at once. A shocking headline, a scary rumor, a divisive meme. If enough people click it, like it, share it, the system learns. This message works. Show it to more people. The old rules repeat. Use fear and anger because calm people don't share. Use simple, emotional language, not complex facts. Make it look like everyone is already reacting. That's social proof on a global scale. You're not dropping leaflets over enemy lines. You're boosting posts into news feeds. But the goal can be eerily similar. Make people doubt what is real. Make them trust your version of the story. Push them to act, click, vote, buy, or hate, without realizing who wrote the script.
Yet, there is another echo from Daniel's time, the people who learned how to defend. In secret classrooms after the war, intelligence officers taught new recruits, question the source, check the facts, look for the motive behind the message. Today, cybersecurity teams teach almost the same thing. They run fake phishing tests inside companies. They send warning emails that say, "Think before you click." If a message makes you panic, slow down. They are training modern workers the way wartime officers trained agents, to recognize when someone is trying to pull their strings. So, what do we do with this knowledge? The point of this story isn't to say everything is evil or every ad is propaganda, but we can learn something powerful from Captain Daniel's ghost standing quietly behind every modern screen. If someone is trying very hard to make you feel afraid or angry or rushed, they might not be informing you, they might be engineering you. When you see "last chance, act now or lose everything," or "everyone already knows this except you," or "only an idiot would disagree," stop, breathe, ask, who benefits if I believe this? In World War II, psychological warfare changed battles. Soldiers surrendered, armies moved, maps were redrawn, all because of invisible wars fought in the human mind. Today, the battlefield is quieter. No sirens, no bombers overhead, just a glowing screen, a notification, a message that wants you to react before you think. The tactics that began in secret war rooms now live in marketing campaigns, political messaging, phishing scams, and viral posts. The technology changed, the uniforms changed, but the human mind? That stayed the same. And that is why the echoes of World War II are still ringing inside our modern world. Every time someone tries to push your buttons instead of speaking to your brain. And if you look closely, you can almost see Daniel at his desk again, a cup of cold tea, papers scattered with crossed-out phrases, searching for the one sentence that would change what a stranger believed. Today, the tools are faster, the reach is global, and the messages are delivered at the speed of light. But the real battlefield is still the same few inches of space between your ears. If you can protect that, if you can pause for just a moment before you react, then for the first time in history, ordinary people, not secret units in basement war rooms, hold the power to win the war for the mind.